Hello everyone, myself Patel Rupal from Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. In previous video lecture, we learned example of De Moivre's theorem. Now we learn roots of a complex number. Here, De Moivre's theorem can be used to find all n roots of complex number. Since we know that cos theta is equal to cos 2k pi plus theta and sin theta is equal to sin 2k pi plus theta, where k belongs to z. That means set of all integers. Now, by De Moivre's theorem, cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 1 upon n is equal to, now we have to put the value of cos theta and sin theta. Cos theta is equal to cos 2k pi plus theta plus I sin theta is equal to sin 2k pi plus theta whole raised to 1 upon n. Now we have to use by De Moivre's theorem, and we know that De Moivre's theorem cos theta plus I sin theta raised to n is equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Therefore, here cos 2k pi plus theta plus I sin 2k pi plus theta raised to 1 upon n, we can write cos 2k pi plus theta by n plus I sin 2k pi plus theta by n. Now, we have to put in the value of k is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to n minus 1. Successively, we get n distinct value of cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 1 upon n. We have to put first k equal to 0 in this equation. Therefore, cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 1 upon n is equal to cos theta by n plus I sin theta by n. Now we have to put k equal to 1. Then cos 2 pi plus theta by n plus I sin 2 pi plus theta by n. Now we have to put k is equal to 2. Then cos 2 into 2 is 4. That means 4 pi plus theta by n plus I sin 4 pi plus theta by n. Similarly, we have to put k is equal to n minus 1. Then we can write cos theta plus sin theta I sin theta raised to 1 upon n is equal to cos 2 n minus 1 pi plus theta by n plus I sin 2 n minus 1 pi plus theta by n. Now, note number 1. The above are the n and only n distinct value of cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 1 upon n. Now note number 2. If we put k is equal to n plus 1, n plus 2 up to so on, then we get repeated value of cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 1 upon n. Now note number 3. Cos theta plus I sin theta raised to m by n, where m and n are relatively prime numbers or integers, has also n and only n distinct values, which are obtained by putting k equal to 0, 1, 2 up to so on n minus 1 in. We have to given here m by n. Therefore, we have to find here 1 upon n. Then we find n distinct value. Therefore, we have to given here cos theta plus I sin theta raised to m by n. Then we have to obtain n distinct value. Therefore, cos 2k pi plus theta by m by n plus I sin 2k pi plus theta m by n. Thus, for each z is equal to r, cos theta plus I sin theta is not equal to 0, there exists exactly n value of nth root. Exactly n value of nth root of z. That is, suppose we have to given z raised to 1 upon n. Therefore, we have to put here z raised to 1 upon n. Then we can write r raised to 1 upon n cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 1 upon n. And we have to find here cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 1 upon n is equal to cos 2k pi plus theta by n plus I sin 2k pi plus theta by n. Therefore, r raised to 1 upon n into cos 2k pi plus theta by n plus I sin 2k pi plus theta by n, where k is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to n minus 1. For k equal to 0, suppose you have to put k equal to 0. The nth root is called the principal value of z raised to 1 upon n. Now, the example of roots of complex number. First, find the fifth root of unity. Otherwise, find the root of the equation z raised to 5 minus 1 equal to 0. Now, we know that unity that means 1. Now, we have to find fifth root of unity. That means we have to find the fifth root of 1. That means z is equal to 1 raised to 1 by 5. Now, set this 1. We have to set this 1. Now, we know that cos 0 is equal to 1 and sin 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, cos 0 plus I sin 0, that means 1 plus 0 raised to 1 by 5, that means 1 raised to 1 by 5. Therefore, now we know that the formula of root of complex number is cos theta plus I sin theta raised to 1 upon n is equal to cos 2k pi plus theta plus I sin 2k pi plus theta raised to 1 upon n. Now we have to use here the roots of complex number formula. Here theta is equal to 0. Therefore, we can write cos 2k pi plus 0 plus I sin 2k pi plus 0. That means cos 2k pi plus I sin 2k pi raised to 1 upon 5. Now we have to use here De Moivre's theorem, and we know that the De Moivre's theorem is cos theta plus I sin theta raised to n is equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Therefore, we have to write here De Moivre's theorem cos 2k pi divided by 5 plus I sin 2k pi divided by 5. Now, we have to find fifth root. Therefore, put k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, thus, the fifth root of the unity are for k equal to 0. That means we have to put the value of k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 in this equation. Therefore, for k equal to 0, we have to put. Therefore, that is equal to cos. Here we have to put 0. That means cos 0 plus I sin 0. We know that cos 0 is equal to 1 plus I sin 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. Now, for k equal to 1. Here we have to put k equal to 1. Therefore, cos 2 into 1 is 2. 2 pi by 5 plus I sin 2 pi by 5. Now we have to write is say W 6. Now k equal to 2. We have to put k equal to 2. Therefore, cos 2 into 2 is 4. That means cos 4 pi by 5 plus I sin 4 pi by 5. Now this equation can be written as cos 2 into 2 pi by 5 plus I sin 2 into 2 by 5. Now we have to use the De Moivre's theorem. We have to write this. We can write in this form. Therefore, cos 2 pi by 5 plus I sin 2 pi by 5 whole square. And this is the value of W. Therefore, we can write W square. Now, same is put K is equal to 3 in this equation. Therefore, Z is equal to cos 3 into 2 is 6. That means 6 pi by 5 plus I sin 6 pi by 5. Now, this equation can be written as cos 2 pi by 5 plus I sin 2 pi by 5 whole cube. And this is the value of W. That means we can write W cube. Now, K is equal to 4. That implies we have to put here K is equal to 4. Cos 2 into 4 is 8 pi by 5 plus I sin 8 pi by 5. Now, this can be written as cos 2 pi by 5 plus I sin 2 pi by 5 whole raised to 4. This is the value of W. That means we can write W raised to 4. Therefore, the roots is 1, W, W squared, W cube, W raised to 4. Now, next example. Find and plot all the roots of cube root of 8i. Now, first we have to consider let Z is equal to cube root of 8i. Now, this can be written as 8i raised to 1 by 3. Now, 8 can be written as 2 cube into I raised to 1 by 3. Now, 2 cube raised to 1 by 3. That means this 3 is cancelled. That means we can write 2 and I raised to 1 by 3. Now, this set this I. Similarly, we have to set here 1. Same as we have to set here I. Now, we know that cos pi by 2 is 0 and sin pi by 2 is 1. Therefore, 2 into cos pi by 2 plus I sin pi by 2 whole raised to 1 by 3. Now, we have to put here the formula for roots of complex number. Here, theta. Theta is equal to pi by 2. Therefore, we can write 2 cos 2k pi plus pi by 2 plus I sin 2k pi plus pi by 2 whole raised to 1 by 3. Now we have to use here De Moivre's theorem. Is cos theta plus I sin theta raised to n. We can write cos n theta plus I sin theta. Therefore, we have to use here De Moivre's theorem. Therefore, 2 cos 2k pi by 3 plus pi by 2 into 1 by 3. We can write pi by 6 plus I sin 2k pi by 3 plus pi by 6. We have to find here cube root of 8i. That means for k is equal to we have to put 0, 1 and 2. Therefore, first we have to put k is equal to 0 in this equation. Therefore, z is equal to 2 cos, this term is 0, cos pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6. Now we know that cos pi by 6 is root 3 by 2 and sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2. Therefore, 2 root 3 by 2 plus I 1 by 2. Now here 2 is common, 1 by 2 is common. Therefore, root 3 plus I. This 2 to cancel is equal to root 3 plus I. Okay. Now, put k is equal to 1 in this equation. Therefore, z is equal to 2 cos. We have to put here k is equal to 1. Therefore, 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 6 plus I sin 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 6. Now, here LCM is 6. Therefore, multiply and divide by 2. Therefore, z is equal to 2 cos 2 pi into 2 is 4 pi. 4 pi by 6 plus pi by 6. That means 5 pi by 6 plus I sin this 4 pi by 6 plus pi by 6. Therefore, 5 pi by 6. Now, 5 pi by 6 can be written as pi minus pi by 6. Therefore, 2 into cos pi minus pi by 6 plus I sin pi minus pi by 6. Now, we know that cos pi minus theta is equal to minus cos theta and sin pi minus theta is equal to sin theta. Therefore, we can write here minus cos pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6. Now, cos pi by 6 is equal to root 3 by 2. Sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2. Therefore, 1 by 2 is common and this 2 cancel. That means we can write, we find z is equal to root 3 plus minus root 3 plus I. Now, for k is equal to 2, put k equal to 2 in this equation. Therefore, z is equal to 2 cos 2 into 2 4 pi by 3 plus pi by 6 plus I sin 4 pi by 3 plus pi by 6. Now, here LCM is 6. Therefore, we have to multiply and divide by 2. Therefore, 4 into 2 is 8 pi by 6 plus pi by 6. Same as here, 8 pi by 6 plus plus pi by 6. Therefore, z is equal to 2 cos 8 pi by 6 plus pi by 6 is 9 pi by 6 plus I sin 8 pi by 6 plus pi by 6 is 9 pi by 6. Therefore, 2 into cos 9 pi by 6 we can write 3 pi by 2 plus I sin 3 pi by 2. Now we know that the value of 3 pi by 2, cos 3 pi by 2 is 0 and sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. Therefore, 2 into 0 plus I into minus 1 is equal to minus 2i. Therefore, z is equal to minus 2i. Therefore, the roots are root 3 plus I, minus root 3 plus I and minus 2i. Now we have to plot all the roots. Therefore, this is the real axis and imaginary axis. This x is real axis and this y is imaginary axis. Now, the first root is root 3 plus I. That means x is equal to root 3 and y is equal to 1 because we know that z is equal to x plus iy. X is equal to root 3 and root 3 is equal to 1.721 something. That means approximately 1.7 and y is equal to 1. That means suppose here 1.7. This is 1.7. This 2 1 2. This 1 2. Minus 1 minus 2. This 1 minus 1 minus 2. That means this is your 1.7. Okay. Now first point is 1.7 and 1. Therefore 1.7 and 1. This point is root 3 plus I. Now same as next is minus root 3 plus I. That means here x is equal to minus root 3. That means approximately minus 1.7 and y is equal to 1. Therefore, this is 1.7 minus 1.7 and y is equal to 1. That means this point is minus root 3 minus plus I. And last z is equal to minus 2i. That means x is equal to 0 and y is equal to minus 2. This x is equal to 0 and y is equal to minus 2. This point. Therefore, now we have to plot. Okay. Now we have to plot the roots of cube root of 8i. Now, the next video lecture we have learned exponential form of complex number. Thank you.